not as high as the Silas value in this draft specifically. We know Jovi's gone to this.
He just really does like the dragon, though.
Yeah.
He does like the champ. But I don't think this is going to be locked in. I want to see the Silas. Give me a Silas. Oh, that's a fun one, too. Is the Lissandra to be locked in, able to abuse the newly changed Imperial Mandate about as well as the Galio does.
Yeah, and we know how much fun Jovi's had in Galio, just doing insane amounts of damage on a champion who has way too many defensive stats for that to be okay. KT looking to Syndra. BDD phenomenal on this pick and could definitely find himself some good pressure in lane. But I feel like specifically into Gen.G's comp, this isn't the highest value pick just because you're into a Jarvan and Cataclysm. The Shen and the Lissandra can make your ult not as reliable. Like you ult someone, they get this.
Yeah. Oh, and Dan, I'm sorry. It wasn't actually your fault. It was Chronicle's fault. I should have known.
He's the other person you blame.
Yes, exactly. And I should have known better, and I apologize for throwing you under the bus. That was my fault.
Oh, Canyon looking for an angle. BDD in trouble.
Oh, the very late claw take, but that scatter was brilliant onto Canyon. I'm really glad that you, tell us why the Syndra is good, and then we get an example of exactly why immediately. Unless Kiin does some very strange build that can actually do damage to tanks. But if he does that, he's not going to have the damage to the squishies that you would want. Flash in from Cuz. Looking for Chovy here. He's only level 4. Doesn't have that Frozen Tomb. Does have the Claw available relatively soon, but he's not going to be able to use it. And Cuz is just going to take him down. That is first blood here at 3.5 minutes.
So he is in a pretty good position. They're actually looking top our Gen.G right now for the Cassandra.
Oh dear. Yeah, and they found him. Perfect is going to eat a little bit of honey fruit here, but he cannot tank forever, as the Frozen Tomb comes in. There's the flash, and the Claw of Doom comes on through, and the Frozen Thrall going to do a bit of damage here to Cuz. Gio now taking a lot of damage as well. As Rule, I don't know how that all happened, as KT had so much control here in this bottom lane, but it's starting to fall apart.
I think you're just dead.
Yeah, and Duro is not able to get out in time as well as the heals.
Oh, the stun!
The scatter is so good from BDD. This guy's Cinder is incredible, but it's a 1-for-1, and that's not exactly what they're looking for. Now Canyon is able to single out Effort, who has no mana himself. Conqueror going to proc, and there is a flash, but
hitting Effort. Obviously, Effort still had flash, so he wasn't going to Cataclysm early. Now see Duro in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, it's not going to be an all-out or anything like that, but I think that the Shen is still very dead. Yeah, Cuz just turns out the lights. All right, Ruler moves over. Don't find too much. Hextech Minefield is down as now Kiin is in a little bit of trouble here. Perfect going aggressive, finds the all-out angle. Flash out. Kiin wants nothing to do with this, and Perfect shuts him down. It's a solo kill for the Cassante.
Beautifully played. I think Kiin went for the knockaway and Perfect buffered it with his ult. Now though, they're looking for bot lane.
Yeah, even more. There's a great encore as well as Ruler's already almost dead. However, Duro is going to be able to take that first kill. A bit of a shield comes through onto Canyon, but it's not enough. The unleashed power from BDD, it nets the double. Chovy not able to do anything, and the Frozen Tomb is still there. It's just not able to change this play. And KT moving into a massive advantage.
Because it took a while for the initial target to go down. We'll see this replay here. So I think Kiin was looking for the opportunity to knock him away. And I think he used it as Kiin ulted. So it just got cancelled.
Yeah, I think it was just the all-out.
Really sending a message.
Yeah, and this Lissandra really not able to do anything at this stage as well.
One of the things I was actually talked about a bit was Ezreal.
Oh, there's Paranoid. All right, out goes Canyon. Let's see whether they can actually escape this one. True Shot Barrage is good over the top of him as the beat drop comes through. Canyon realizes that he has to kind of commit to this, and he's still just gonna die. The unleashed power comes through from BDD, and they shut down the jungler. This feels just like the shoe is on the other foot, as we do have a Hex Gate taken by Canyon. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea, though, and by not sure, I mean it's definitely not a good idea, though. as he does get a little bit of value there, but the encore does come on through, and Canyon's just going to wander on back. There's the paranoia. Just gets a drive-by exhaust from Duro. That was very, very cute. The taunt comes down for the defense, and Ruler will be able to at least stay alive.
Not shout that.
Yeah, or just like Super Galaxy Rumble in general.
Yeah.
Just does that over and over again.
Okay, this would be third dragon for KT if they can get it. Gen G set up on the objective and trying to get some poke down.
They are actually landing some of it, as effort is down to 50% at least to start this one off, as Duro on a flank angle might be able to get his way in here, as they've swept out that ward that he does put down. KT's still looking a little bit low, but the True Shot Barrage is going to even that one out immediately. The Claw of Doom comes in, but it's not going to quite work. There is the scatter to come down onto Canyon, but he's thrown around like a ragdoll and eviscerated. That's going to be Mega Inferno Bomb not doing enough damage, and KT will take the dragon and the soul point along with it.
Now, with 3 dragons in pocket at 4,500 gold lead, they're in a phenomenal position.
Oh dear, well, there is a flash away here from Ruler. Knows that the Fear Tether was just... Because honestly, if they do, there's just not going to be hope. As once again, Cuz is going in. There is an angle looked for here by Duro, but he's just too late to the play. And it's even an assist over to Geo on this Ezreal 007. He has a license to kill, although he hasn't done so yet.
So frustrating in this game. Oh, Canyon.
That
was a
few in directions.
Genji, you're gonna have a nightmare time cutting through him. I mean, there's the Ziggs as well.
Yeah, I
right?
guess so. Maybe you do want to have, like, maybe just build a Rook Urn or something like that, and then never take damage from Lissandra or Ziggs. And Genji just
that's a
trying
deep
to defend.
TP flank. That is a crazy deep TP flank for Chovy. And notice, Black Cleaver, Rocket Belt, and Shadow Flame just got finished. Genji are like, right, it's time, we're gonna make a fight happen. Chovy's gonna take the Hex Gates.
Well, Geo is right here. Not exactly what they want to see as the Frozen Tomb does come down. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in. There's the Paranoia Dash Cannon to get Chovy out of dodge as Canyon looking for some angles because he only loses half his health bar and the rest of Genji will just disappear. This is KT saying, all right, nice little flank, but that's just going to allow us to kill you. They'll take the inner turret in the bottom lane and they'll probably even take more.
I know what my job is. I stop the...
Oh, Cataclysm on a 3. That's a 5-man knockup. The problem is the rest of the teammates are dead. So Canyon gonna find another flag and drag. Cuz just gets out of there. The last turret shot almost kills him. But still, KT gonna be stopped at least here. They don't lose anyone. No, that's the worst rock and hard place that I've ever heard. As Paranoia comes down, this is a scary place for Gen G. Nice little hammer boot there from Kiin to try and get this one back as he goes to the skies. Effort moves over as Canyon looking for an angle to get himself in. Not showing himself just yet, seeing whether KT are going to get baited forward. And the beat drop comes down, finds the knock-up. They should be able to get rid of effort.
Wow.
There's that. But can they do more? That's the question.
Well, it was a nice pick.
So thankfully, they haven't hit that threshold just yet. Words are hard. Scatter of the Week comes in onto Canyon. Takes a fair bit of damage, but Gio as well looking a little bit low. Wow, oh my god, never mind. He's looking a little bit godlike here in this game. 307 now, trying to find these Mystic shots, and he doesn't even have 4 items yet. My god. And now we have Nexus turrets under fire. This bottom one is already under half as Gio is just free time here with his turret. The scatter is fantastic. The claw comes down, but Chovy doesn't follow it. They're just trying to deal with the waves where they can. The Paranoia comes in to take down Kiin, but he does have Stand United. That's going to be Duro down, though, and now Canyon tries to get to safety, and there isn't safety on this map. KT are absolutely everywhere as Chovy is at least able to play some smoke and mirrors. And now it's Gio just focusing down the Nexus. This will be game 2. Going over to KT. BDD hits 500 wins, and we get a game 3.